I am a political atheist. I have no affiliation with any party. I never have. I'm a registered independent. I voted for all parties at one time or another. I even voted once for some guy with the marijuana party. At least I think I did. Anyway, I've never understood what a conservative is, and I can't wait to meet one of those dreaded liberals that conservatives talk about. In talk radio, I work for conservative networks, liberal networks, and one Zoroastrian station. And the closest I've ever come to a political label or description is libertarian, best described as a Republican who wants to smoke dope. You see, I had a hard time with groups, affiliations, and labels. Take religion, please. Now, I'm a retired Catholic, an apatheist. That's a portmanteau, a cross between an atheist and someone who simply doesn't care, hence an apatheist. I'm irreligious, and I don't speak French. So what does that mean? Atheists bother me. To some of these folks, atheism is almost like a religion. But someone once said that if atheism is a religion, then not collecting stamps is a hobby. Am I making any sense to you? Well, get ready. It gets worse. In this election of 2012, I will not vote for President Obama or any Republican nominee unless, through some miracle of miracles, it's Ron Paul. Because the more folks attack him, the more I like him. The more folks say he's crazy, the more sense he makes to me. Since I was a kid, tell me I can't do something, and I will die trying to prove you wrong. When I was a kid and stuttered, other kids could be cruel. In fact, one nun, a nun, I swear, told me I was retarded. And this was in the 60s before any sensitivities to the dreaded R word. So I fought back and proved them wrong. I became a talk show host and a trial lawyer. And now look at me, Sister Mary Agony, wherever you are, look at me now, here in a dark studio, all alone with this guy who insists on being called Toby. And the more the media tell me that Ron Paul doesn't have a chance, that his ideas of adhering to the Constitution or abolishing or at least auditing the Fed are crazy, or that his ideas of abolishing the drug war are nuts, or his demands that we end all foreign wars and occupation and bring our brave men and women home, that's crazy, the more the bought and sold mainstream media prostitutes tell me that he doesn't have a chance, the more I want him. Because if these two-bit hacks and media hooahs, as they say in these parts, don't like him or are scared of him, as they also say in these parts, then he must be doing something right. Remember, you only take flack when you're over the target. Comment as you see fit.
I remember when he was the Libertarian candidate for president over 20 years ago, and he was thought of as kind of an oddball, but the world has changed around him to the point where now maybe he's viable.
Well, like a certain weather person told me, sure, he's crazy, but what if